Oh, you guys, we just landed on this amazing ridge line right here. It's the first time I've ever landed here, and we're somewhat close to Harrison Lake. Harrison Lake is just kind of off over that way a little bit. So we've got this amazing peak in behind over here. Mountain, the helicopters landed right on the edge of the ridge there. We've got Ralph and Gabby here again with me from Germany, and what an absolutely amazing spot. Wow, this is my first time landing here. So cool, look at this. Oh yeah, the clouds make it even more epic. You can see this kind of drops off over that way, and then all around us there's this massive drop off in all directions. Wow. That's amazing. How's that for a photo, you guys? Whew. Oh, I love it. How's this for a drop off, you guys? Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a long ways down. You wouldn't want that to crumble underneath. Wow. This place is paradise. I love it up here. Everywhere you look is like the most amazing panorama. Ah, so awesome. Look at that. Alright guys, this is the last round for George for the season. Didn't think he was coming back up to Breckenridge again, but he called me this afternoon and said, hey, can we go back up for one more trip? So, just dropped him off. Yeah, Indian summer, exactly, yeah. We were trying to get up, I'll show you guys here. Sorry about the wind. We were trying to get up to the peak up there, but it's all clouded over. We circled, but we weren't able to get up there. So we dropped him off down here, and he's gonna have to hike up that ridge. That's gonna be, it's gonna be a fun hike. I hope you brought your hiking boots.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. But
Going strong
yeah, pretty good breeze too. Yeah. Found ourselves a nice spot, just perched on the edge of the cliff. Turned out pretty good. Yeah, not mostly like this, come on. Good morning guys, we are in Bella Coola right now.
Bella Coola.
I'm back with Simon and Dani. Where are you going, Dani?
I'm going to volunteer at a wildlife shelter.
A wildlife shelter.
Yeah.
You guys remember little Winston, the bear, that got rescued and went up to the animal shelter? That's where Dani's going. You are going to be volunteering for them for the next couple months?
2 months.
2 months?
Looks
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So we're flying them up, flying her up right now. And when we left this morning, when I got up this morning, it was beautiful blue sky. The sun was coming up. I should have taken a shot of that for you guys because it was just so gorgeous. And nothing but blue sky, not a cloud anywhere. And then we started flying and it started getting overcast. And in the last 45 minutes or so, it got really, really bad. And as you guys can see around here, there's lots of clouds. We were dodging clouds and trying to keep reference close to the mountains and trying to keep as direct as we could because we were starting to get really low on fuel. And we made it, just barely made it.
We made it.
We made it.
It's okay.
Yeah, we made it. It's good. So we're here now, and we called the lady with Bella Coola Air because she's going to come out and get us some fuel. So we're just waiting around, and hopefully she gets here soon so we can get some fuel and get going. All right, you guys. So I am out with Dalton again. It's been a couple months since I've flown with Dalton.
Yeah, like April, mid-April.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, I guess a little longer. Yep. And he has just started today. So we just started our new class again. The September class. We got 3 new guys starting up. And so I've got Dalton today, and he's on his second flight. And he's doing amazing. I'm not even thinking about touching the controls here because he is flying smooth, and he's doing really well. We're practicing climbs and descents today. So you can see we're in a bit of a climb right now. Shows that on the vertical speed indicator. So let's level this climb out, Dalton. So we're going to level the attitude out a little bit. Check out the smoke again, you guys. Isn't this horrible? The smoke is rolled back in again, which is just really gross. But that's awesome. So you got the power back down again to cruise. Somewhere around the 80 is really, really nice. And you got the attitude leveled out, so check that out. That's beautiful. And we're just cruising along here. Nice work. So may as well just jump right into the next exercise here, which we normally do the next day, but since you're doing so well, we're just going to jump into it today. And that exercise is power and airspeed changes. So power and airspeed changes is where instead of climbing and descending like we were just doing, we're going to maintain the same elevation, but we're going to change the speed of the aircraft. So we're going to increase and decrease the power setting to be able to adjust the speed of the helicopter. What we're going to do to give ourselves a visual reference, instead of always looking in here at an altimeter or there at the altimeter, we're going to use a visual reference outside. So we're going to keep descending right now down to treetop height. So that'll give us about 200 feet above ground height. And we're going to use these trees along the Fraser River here as our visual reference for what the height is. So we can always be looking outside and know exactly what our height is. But we're going to adjust the attitude of the aircraft, so nose up, nose down, and then power up and power down, and that's going to adjust the speed of the helicopter. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Alright, cool. And so we're going to keep it nice and close to the shoreline over here, and we're going to practice that slowing down. So we're going to start bringing the collective down nice and smoothly, and the nose up, so cycling back. There you go. And we're slowing down nicely. Now we got to make sure we don't slow down too much. So let's start bringing the collective back up again and get that nose nice and level. We're a little bit nose low right now, so just bring it up a touch. There we go.
I can see Schumacher at Stargard 690.
A firefighter airplane.
Fireboss +1. Well, along the Fraser, about 5 miles north of Chilliwack. We'll be following the Fraser Abbotsford next.
Oh, they're right there. Perfect. And you can check helicopter Echolink Papa, no conflict. I was just below you here on the Fraser River. We're down at 200 feet.
Okay.
Where are you guys coming from?
Kamloops.
Okay, fighting up there.
Sorry?
You guys are fighting up there?
Yeah, all over. Kamloops, Cranbrook are kind of the hot spots right now.
Okay. Cranbrook, nice. Alright, so you're doing really good actually.
Eastland is a mess.
Okay. We're flying along at 50 knots here, which is really awesome. And we're pretty much keeping, I know it's hard to keep the treetop height because you got taller trees over there, but we'll stick with the taller trees as our main reference point. And you're doing really good. Let's go ahead and accelerate here again now. So we're going to go a little bit of collective up, a little bit of cyclic forward. We're going to see that torque increasing, bring it back to about 80-85%, which is really nice there. And we're just making sure we're not climbing above the treetop height, so adjusting our cyclic to make sure that we're not going above that treetop height, which you're doing a really good job of right now. And we've accelerated now to about 70 knots, and we're just cruising along here really nice. Good work, man.
Thank you.
So the main goal here, we're going to turn right as we get past these trees here, is to slow ourselves down. We're going to get into wind here, and if possible, we're going to work our way into a hover. If not, we know how to get back into something that we're comfortable with and controlled, which is just gaining a little bit of speed. So let's turn the corner here. We'll get going nice and straight. Start bringing that power up a little bit. There you go. Well, look at this. You got yourself to a nice stable hover. So I'm not touching any of the controls here. And you've got yourself pretty nice and stabilized. How's that feel?
Feels good. Hammer's on, pressure's on. No.
Pressure's on, exactly. Yeah, there's no pressure, it's all good. And we've been holding this now for about a minute or two. And you've been doing really good, nice work. Amazing how much right pedal you need
It's
when you come into the hover. Yeah. Beauty. And so a little more to the right here now. And we're going to see if we can shoot ourselves an approach into this field. Doing awesome. So power's down. Let's go a little bit lower on the power for now. Let's bring it down to about 40% or so. And we can start slowing down. We're still going just over 60 knots. So we'll slow her down a bit more. So it's a continuous adjustment now of height and speed. And what we want to do is kind of look at the field. We're going to go for the middle of that green field over there. And we want to pretend that we're on a zip line. So if you had a cable attached to your nose and then down to the middle of that field, we want to stay on that cable, on that line, all the way down into that field. So doing really, really good right now. I'm going to come down a little bit lower, I would say. Just keep that descent going. And as we get closer, we're going to keep slowing down gradually. And then we're going to remember, as we get slow enough, as we start losing that translational lift, we're going to need lots of right pedal. So, you're doing awesome right now. Start raising that collective. As you raise the collective, we're going to need that right pedal. So just keep feeding that right pedal, keep raising the collective more and more and more and more. More and 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 more. Right pedal, right pedal, right pedal, right pedal, right pedal. Good. Bring a little more right pedal to get that nose straight. There you go. That's looking nice. Keep raising that collective a little bit so we don't get too close to the ground. That's looking nice. And, you hear that?
Yeah.
We actually got a little bag that came up and came through the rotor system. And that's what's flopping away on the rotor right now. Alright. Looking pretty good. Right pedal, right pedal, right pedal.
Look at that, there's the culprit right there of that noise. So we have a little piece of plastic. We call this FOD, foreign object damage. Look at that. Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Did awesome. So we'll peel that off.
It's amazing how
one little piece of plastic like that, you get all that noise. And yeah, cool. Well, that's good.
Alright guys, flight number 2 today for me with Graham. Welcome back into the helicopter, Graham.
Good to be back.
So Graham has been just dying for this day to finally come. He's been waiting so long to start his course and stopping by on a regular basis just to see the helicopters and just to keep the dream alive. It's awesome. And so now we're finally here. He is finally starting the training. It's very exciting, man. The dream begins today. Very cool. So we're practicing sort of the same thing that Dalton and I were doing, the power and airspeed changes in the climbs and descents. And so we're just out in a different area now. We're just coming up to Alouette Lake. Still smoky out there, which kind of sucks. So you see these power lines right here?
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and follow these power lines to the left?
Copy.
So we'll just take a nice left turn. We're up at about 2,100 feet right now, which is great. And we're cruising along 86%. Everything's looking awesome. And we're just going to follow these power lines for a little bit, do a little bit more climbs and descents. Very nice. So we're just practicing our descents here. We're over at Widgeon Creek, and so we're doing a little bit of turn practice, just following the creek along here. And that's nice. We're sort of leveled off. We can continue a little bit of a descent. We'll go down another maybe 100 feet or so. And then just continue following along the creek here. Alright, so we made it up to Widgeon Lake. Nice work. Good climb up here. Let's go ahead and start a descent. We want to do just a pass by the beach in front of us here and see if we have the power to land there. So power is coming down. Let's bring it down all the way down to about 40%. So I'll bring it right down, and then we can start slowing the speed down as well. Bring the speed back to about 50 or 40. Alright, so this is fantastic. You've got yourself into a hover here. I have my hands off the controls right now. I have my feet off the pedals. You're working away at this.
I'm losing it.
No, you got it. Keep working. Great. Let's do a little bit of a left pedal turn here. Gonna go nice and gentle because we don't have good reference looking out over the water like that. So if we pedal turn this way, that's perfect.
Ooh,
so
look at that rock.
That big rock in front of us there, let's use that as our reference. We can just keep looking at that. Nice, you're doing really good. And then just, keep trimming it out. Try and stay relaxed on the controls. That's the hard part, obviously, is staying relaxed on the controls. It's so easy to get super, super tense. You're doing it, buddy! Nice, man! This is your 3rd flight. And, well, 4th flight, I guess, all in all. But, 3rd flight, and you are hovering without my help. Got to steady it out a little more to call it perfect. But this is going really, really nice. This is exciting, guys. This is the first day for our boys. Sancho's flying Alex as well. You guys will meet Alex pretty soon. And he did a really good flight as well today. So we have started a new class. Looking forward to keeping you guys informed of what's going on around here with these new boys. And I'm sure Graham and these guys are looking forward to showing you what they're going to get up to in the helicopter. Until next time, we will talk to you guys later.